Hello, welcome once again to Stuff and Things, where I like to talk about stuff and occasionally even things. I'm your good friend Bradley, and today we're talking about two products from Lochby. Now, I reviewed two products from Lochby way back in 2019. One was their field journal and the other was their tool roll. I don't have them at hand right now because I just moved and everything is in shambles. But Lochby sent me two more interesting products to check out. This is their Venture pouch, and this is their Quattro pen carrying case. I want to take a look at both of these because just like their field journal and their tool roll, these products have a lot of things that I really enjoy about them. The construction, the attention to detail, the utility. There's a lot of good stuff going on with both of these pouches. So let's take a closer look. All right, so we have the Lochby Venture pouch and the Lochby Quattro. Let's start with the Quattro because that's the simplest to explain. We have a waxed canvas pen pouch, basically, and it has a construction that I really enjoy. A lot of times you'll find things like this that are made of a wax canvas or made of leather even, where they try to go for this really kind of rough and rugged look. This has a little bit more of a refined look to it. The edges are all really nicely finished. The stitching is really minute and detailed. The canvas is not super rough feeling and it's not oily. Like sometimes with wax canvas, you feel like you're gonna get your fingers dirty just touching it. This just has a nice feel to it and I really appreciate that. But I know from experience with the Lochby Field Journal and the tool roll that when you use it for a while, it does have a nice kind of faded look to it. It won't stay looking as pristine as it does now, but if we want to use the dreaded word patina, that will develop over time. So this is the Quattro. It is 4 inches by 6.7 inches by 0.6 inches or 10 centimeters by 17 centimeters by 1.5 centimeters. It weighs 1.9 ounces or 54 grams, and it's basically a carrying case for 4 pens. I have 4 pens in here. Fit pretty easily. This is a Lamy Studio, a Lamy 2000. Let me put the lid back on. Let's see if this is a problem. Will this be a problem? Lamy 2000. No, it should be fine. Lamy 2000, we have, it's a Lamy heavy day here. We have a Lamy Safari, and then we have a Pilot 823 Custom. Fits these pens very easily. I really like this nylon lining material that they use. There's a little bit of padding in here as well, so on this side of the pen case. And then this nylon material just feels great. It has this little honeycomb pattern. There's just something that I really like about it, this tactile quality. YKK zippers, so really nice quality there. And I like the attention to detail, as I mentioned, because look when you do this, or when you close this, there's an offset here. So we have one of these areas for the pen is right up to this side, but then they offset it a little bit on this side. So when you close, you'll see that the pens just slot in next to each other. So they're not gonna be rubbing against each other. The clips aren't gonna be rubbing against each other. It's just really nicely thought out. Just a little simple thing like that really makes a big difference. On the outside, we have this Velcro closure. You could put something in there. I'm not sure what you would want to put in there, but you could put something in there. And then there's a little slot there as well. You could maybe even put a pen in there, whatever you want. But there are all sorts of different options. And this is just a nice compact way to carry 4 fountain pens with you. I rarely carry 4 fountain pens with me at any given moment. What I'm probably going to use this for is a little drawing kit. I have some clutch pens and mechanical pencils, not pens, clutch pencils, mechanical pencils, and this would be a cool way to carry those with me, or maybe some extra leads or some sharpeners and stuff, just kind of like a little minimal little pencil pouch. Very cool. The Quattro. Now here is the Venture pouch. This is again made of waxed canvas. It's available in brown, black, or navy wax canvas. The Quattro is available in those same colors. This one is $49.99. Now interestingly, I looked back at the website. When I did the initial review of the Field Journal, I think it was $39.99. That was about 4 or 5 years ago. Now it is $59.99, I believe. And now the Venture pouch is $49.99. So this is more expensive now than the Field Journal was back then. Prices are going up, gang. So do with that what you will. This is an interesting thing. I know that a lot of people, and there's that dreaded term that people like to throw around, EDC, which always makes me cringe, but I can understand that some people are really into that whole world. I don't usually want to take so much stuff with me at any given moment. If I'm taking supplies with me, it's because I'm probably doing a specific thing. If I'm bringing a camera bag with me, which I usually have, it's because I'm going to be taking pictures. Or if I'm bringing my pipe kit with me, it's because I'm going to be smoking my pipe out on the town. So I'm not typically carrying a pouch like this with just random things that I may or may not need. If I'm carrying something like this, it's because I'll definitely need the things that are in it. With this kind of thing, I'm not exactly sure what I would specifically use this for. It has one side here, again, that really nice nylon lining, really nice wax canvas, the YKK zippers and everything. This side basically has kind of a pen pouch again. We have the Quattro here with our pens inside. You could easily place pens on this side in these loops, and they hold in there nicely and securely. So you could use that way. You could maybe put tools in here, maybe a little set of pliers, screwdrivers, things like that would work very easily on this side. On the other side, we have an opening that doesn't fold out like the one side does, but you have kind of a more voluminous pocket here, and there are all sorts of different little options in here. There's this side with kind of a main compartment where you could easily put a notebook. I could even throw a little passport size Midori traveler's notebook or just traveler's notebook in this side. You have a divided main area here, and then you have these Velcro pockets here. You could maybe put memory cards, anything small that you want to keep separated from the main compartment, and you do have that Velcro closure, so that's nice. This divider is cool too because there's a little rigidity built into it, so it really helps keep this from just, you know, flattening and just becoming mushed in if you're putting things in this pocket. So I like that a lot. On the outside, we have all sorts of options. There's this little carrying handle here, which I like. There are these two D-rings, so you could put a strap on this and, you know, carry it sort of cross-body. As just, you know, you could put your wallet in here, your phone in here, maybe a power bank in here. There are just 1,000 options for things you could do with this. I think the main thing I'm going to use this for is a little art kit. So I might have a little notebook like this in here, but then what I would also do, I've got my endless stationery notebook here with some things inside. I often carry, this is a little, I think 2mm clutch pencil sharpener. I've got an eraser here. I've got some ink cartridges for a Lamy pen. I've got some mechanical pencil leads. And then here I've got some 2mm pencil leads. And I've got these Rotring. One is a little clutch pencil here, and then one is a 0.5 mechanical pencil. If I want to draw, I could easily imagine myself making a little kit out of this. One side, maybe keep one fountain pen in there just for convenience if I want to actually write. Here would be my big old Kaweco clutch pencil. This can go in here. Put my Rotrings in here. Secure them by their loops. This side. And the thing I like about this is it has this wider section here, so I could put leads or whatever I wanted in there. So I could have all the pencils that I would be using for drawing on this side. And then on the other side, I could put in all the small little things like, here's the sharpener, can go in there. Eraser can go here. I mean, the options are endless. Whatever you could imagine putting in here, you could put in here. And it would be nice and compact, give you all sorts of different configuration options, different ways to carry it. I could even imagine this being sort of my film camera kit. I usually have my Domke F10 shoulder bag with me, and often with a digital camera, but if I wanted to, I could have this bag supplementary with canisters of film or maybe bits and pieces of the camera kit that I wouldn't normally carry in my bag, but I could have this loaded with separate things that I might need, that if I don't always want to carry it with me, but I could just grab this and have a little kit for film or for more options with digital. So lots of great stuff. I love the construction. I love how these bags feel. They just feel like a nice quality product. Again, the Quattro is the same. The Lochby products, they're well made. They're well thought out. I like them a lot. So there you have it. The Lochby Venture Pouch and the Lochby Quattro. Two products that I really enjoy and I think are worth checking out. As I said, I'm not much of an EDC kind of guy, but even I was charmed by the utility and just the design of this pouch. There's so much going on and so many options. It's easy to kind of geek out about all the zips and the D-rings and the different little pouches and Velcro flaps. I could use this for a film camera kit. I could use this for all sorts of different things. A nice art pouch where I could keep all of my pens and pencils and sharpening utensils. All sorts of good stuff with the Venture pouch. And then the Quattro, very simple but very utilitarian and nicely made. If you want to carry 4 fountain pens or any kind of pens, pencils, whatever, this is a great way to do it. Again, love the construction, love the design. I think these Lochby products are great. So thank you so much for watching. I've been a good friend Bradley. You've been the audience. This has been Stuff and Things. I'll see you later.